You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
A single fly is a psyops.
Ha! That's only if he knows magic.
All right, welcome everybody.
Hi. Bacon being fucking bold. Anybody else play that game? Psyop, the Mind Game Conspiracy? The Mind Gate Conspiracy?
Never heard of
I
it.
did.
Neither heard of it either.
PsyOps was one of those games where it was super fantastic and they never made more.
I know! And there was another game that came out right around there that was kind of the same game.
The only
that also
PsyOps.
had a bunch of psychic
It was
powers.
Nice.
like Splinter Cell slash
No.
Siphon Filter meets like mind powers. You get mind powers.
Psychonauts? The only psyop I know is women.
Second Sight, that's the one.
I never played
Second
Second
Sight
Sight.
was also really good.
Women are psyops.
Women are a psyop. They don't really exist.
Yeah. You ever seen a woman in real life? I don't think so.
A singular women. I
Yep,
can't
someone-
say that I have seen a singular women before.
Yeah. You never seen a
There's no
single
such
plural,
thing.
have you?
There's no such
Someone
thing
like
as
the
single
new-
women.
Someone break the news to the man.
Shane Sawyer, can you guys put your cameras
Women
on?
aren't real.
Yes,
working on it.
let me
I'm pushing buttons.
do the thing.
I'm pushing the proper buttons to get there.
I am also doing that thing.
Aaron fell victim to a psyop from the Philippines.
Not true.
I think I
How-
made a
how
similar
is-
joke
how is Faye,
about
by
how
the way?
she was like a sleeper agent or something. Well,
How's Faye
she's-
doing these days?
She's fine.
Lovely.
All right.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today.
Should I start playing? What do you call it? That thing that you were just playing? I know the
Dragon's
name
Dogma?
of the game. What is it called?
Dorgan's Dorkman.
Yeah,
Dark
Oh, yeah,
Arisen.
that's-
I think it's $5 right now if you want to play it.
dude, I
I'm
already
waiting for
own
the
it.
new one to come out. So
Of course,
I was about to say
that.
that.
But then we can
You can
trade pawns with each other.
share pawns.
Man, the pawn system is so cool and weirdly implemented.
Yeah, they're the new one. They're like improving everything, and then like your pawns are gonna have like more personality to them, and they'll have like special
like I
traits
said,
to them and
it's
stuff.
a game that has a lot of jank. All of the systems are like super cool, but at the same time, weird and just
Yeah, but that's because it
oddly
came out
janky.
in 2012. You know, it's like 12 years old at this point.
yeah. And they were the
It's a good
first
game.
people to try and do it, so it's not going to be perfect right out the gate.
All right. I'm hoping this new one they fix all the like gripes I have with this game.
You know, the real scam of it all is that Dragon's Dogma 2 is coming out at the same or nearly the same time that the Elden Ring DLC is coming out.
Yeah, they decided that they were just going to shoot themselves in the fucking foot. I guess.
No, I don't think
Well,
DLC
no,
kills.
There's a lot
DLC
of
does
people
not
who-
kill games.
There's a lot of people who've been really fucking excited for Dragon's Dogma 2.
Well, no, what I'm just saying is now I have to get both of them at the same time, which is just mean.
Oh, yeah, that part kind of sucks.
At any rate,
Hey,
Oh
should we
no!
do a game or
I'm gonna
whatever?
have
Yeah, let's
hours
play
upon
games.
hours of entertainment. What else or whatever
Oh,
shall
no.
I do?
yeah, but I
A
have to spend
100-hour
money on
game
it.
and
I don't
a
wanna spend
40-hour
money on it.
DLC. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, no shit.
No, I'm not complaining about having it. I'm complaining about having to spend money on it. Damn it! I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Or you could just buy one, beat it. Buy the second one, beat it.
Just
and
like
then
that.
play the games. Like, I'm just sitting there beating my meat after purchasing things.
Both those games are very difficult, but in different ways.
Yeah. All right. So last time you guys did some stuff.
We did some
What?
good stuff. It was awesome.
I didn't do anything.
You did. I was there.
We
You
ran and hid.
You didn't
I'm just like, you can't see me. You can't see
Yeah,
me.
you guys spent some time doing some stuff. You left behind your best robo friend.
We did not leave him behind. We left him in the care of some very nice individuals.
Yeah.
He just kind of shut down. He was standing there, and then it's like whoever was controlling him stopped doing so.
Like a puppet with cut strings.
Kinda.
Like, just like
but
his
no,
marionette.
yeah, the curses were still active, so you went and saw El to see if he and possibly Sheila could help you guys out a little bit.
And they're like, "Ooh, thanks for bringing us nerd shit."
Yeah, he seemed excited to have something to work on.
He's got a few
Just
things
like
to work
Belle,
on.
really.
Yes. So yeah, you gave him some library shit to do, and then came back. Maury decided he was going to stay to provide some protection for Habs should he need it. Then you set off north to continue on your way towards your eventual goal. At which point you found out that going farther north fucking sucked because there was a lot of snow and a lot of ice and, as it turned out, a lot of dragon.
Well,
but no dogma. Interesting enough.
No dogs, weirdly.
Oops.
So
no dogs, ma.
Yeah, you guys ended up having to travel at night, which was even colder and more miserable. And there were
provide some absolutely beautiful sights.
Yes, there were a lot of storms and a lot of things really hampering your progress. But you decided that it was better to stay out of the vision of the dragon, try to avoid it if at all possible. Got very close at the end there to the point where it landed right on top of you guys. You had to do some quick thinking, some quick hiding. But just managed to beat out his perception DC with some help.
You dumb dragon.
Bernie managed to just beat out his perception DC with some help from Knox as he adjusted his camouflage as his feet were sticking out beforehand.
Yep.
Feet beforehand?
Yes, feet beforehand. But eventually you guys made it, exhausted, cold, and just really
Extra
not
cute.
in a great mood.
Soaked in
to
sweat
the
and
foot of the mountain
simultaneously
to
freezing.
find, like I described,
Or stare.
essentially ropes with flags hanging down underneath it, sort of blowing in the wind, which when followed led you to a staircase.
What area of the world does that make me think of? Is that Peru?
Not Peru.
What flags on? What am I thinking of that has that
That's a good question.
There's a mountainous region that's fairly common town decoration. Oh, that's gonna drive me mad.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get some. Maybe you'll have a better idea here in a little bit. But yeah. So you guys.
You're just referencing Everest checkpoints, aren't you?
We ended our session with you guys at the foot of the staircase. So, from there, where would you like to go? Would you like to turn back?
Yes, fuck this. I'm leaving. I know how much it took to get here, but you know what? Fuck stairs. I'm already tired. This sucks. Screw it. Let's go upstairs.
Yeah, we'll go up there.
All right, you guys begin
Make my own stairs
ascending
with
the
blackjack and
stairs.
hookers.
They are incredibly steep. Not very wide. I mean, obviously they were. You do end up having to go single file.
I think it would be best to switch from snowshoes to ice cleats at this point.
Yes, that is definitely not a bad idea. As you guys are making your way up,
What about snowshoes with cleats in them?
incredibly tiring.
Can you climb
No.
stairs and snowshoes? That seems like a bad move.
It does
Oh,
seem
yeah.
like a bad move.
It
I've
is
climbed
not
stairs
a
in
fast
cross-country
process.
spikes. You can do it.
No, I said snowshoes.
So
I
as
guess
you guys
snowshoes.
are
It's just tennis rackets on
climbing-
your feet.
I don't know if you've tried to climb like an entire essentially like skyscrapers worth of stairs before. It is incredibly tiring, and some of you guys are already fatigued.
Oh, that couldn't
So,
be me.
Let's go ahead and
I have a feat that says I don't get tired from stairs.
It's called
let's
my 2
go
feet
ahead
on my legs.
and make some fortitude saves.
Wait,
It's
what
cool.
if?
We just
What if
spent
there's a tree up there?
so long doing that.
Do you know if there's a tree up there?
Hooray!
Fucking not.
Aewen is just
Oh,
excited
no!
to see.
Stairs.
Bernie, no!
The only
Aewen is just
failure.
excited at the idea that there
Natural one.
might be like stairs mean that somebody had to carve this. That means that there might be some kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? Society
fire,
or
house.
like
Some sort of cave where she can get away from this god's accursed wind.
yes. Sam is also having a hard time.
Sam is just gonna turn into a bird and fly. Fuck it.
In the wind?
Air elemental. Perfect.
In the
perfect
wind?
maneuverability.
air elemental probably would do it.
It'd be okay.
Bernie, on the other hand, youch.
Bernie has been good this entire time, but he joins the rest of you guys.
As fatting.
Having passed all of his saves so far, he joins the rest of everybody else. Being fatigued.
It's been a long, arduous
Fatigued.
journey. I'd be amazed
Yeah, you guys ended up
I'm gonna ask
having to,
Alabaster to heal my fatigue.
if
Can that be
Alabaster, Alabaster doesn't want to come out of the cat
carrier.
carrier at the moment.
He
It's
can
too
cast
goddamn
from
cold.
Oh, I guess he couldn't cast from the carrier. We decided that, didn't we?
Yeah, it's a touch spell.
Yep. Well, until it comes out.
Can't he just
Also,
put his
yeah,
finger inside the cage?
He doesn't have
and
any
get
extra
touched?
protection like you guys do. The cat carrier is his protection from the cold at the moment.
Yep.
Can't he put his finger in an air hole and just get touched?
Possibly.
just like grasping around in there. Touch me!
All right,
Touch
no,
me!
I'm gonna cut you a deal. You heal me, and you get your air hole back.
He's like,
He's
he's just sitting around in his carrier. He's like, I will never heal you again if you don't put the cover back on this carrier. Because now wind is getting, I think we decided that there's basically like a cover over it, and now wind is getting in. He's like, he's like, if you want to put up the tent, I can heal you. But until that time, close the cover. Is that your familiar?
Yeah. Aewen raises a fist in solidarity.
Of course.
Fucking cold.
Is that Drax?
Yeah.
Would Drax be your familiar of the three cats?
2 cats.
2 cats.
I forget what
Chunky
bonuses a
Drax.
cat gives you.
I also now have 2 cats.
Gives you +3 on
Oh, shit.
stealth.
But
Aaron's got
yes,
cats.
you guys make your way up, and this is a very, like I said,
I own
narrow
that
and steep, and these are carved into the mountain. Not especially well. Let's get some acrobatics checks or to see how well you guys manage to
great.
not
My
eat
best.
shit.
Oh, you stepped into the
Okay.
Aewen
wrong
is
Then.
fucking like
Thunderdome with Aewen.
skipping her way up.
She's really
She got a
excited
natural
'cause
20,
in-
35.
yeah.
Yeah, Aewen
every
is so
adventure-
fucking excited at the prospect that there might be some sort of like.
Well, she's reached the point she's reached her favorite point of every adventure book she's read, which is almost getting to the treasure at the end of the. Like, she hates the part that's like getting there, but she loves the
You mean
part
the
where they
adventure
find
part?
treasure. Yeah, well, it's boring and long, and nothing happens.
She just likes the part where she collects.
Yeah,
She just
Like
likes
a
to
true
fine.
rich kid's child.
Yeah, you guys
She
are
likes the
fine
part where
going
she finds
up.
something interesting.
It is just long and arduous, and it's just eventually it just becomes fucking putting one foot after the other just becomes such a pain in the ass. But after I would say
The goal is in sight.
yes, after like a good few hours at least, I think. I mean, it is an entire mountain's worth of stairs. You guys do finally make it all the way to the top.
We did it.
Take me to the limit.
As you see the stairs ending,
We
you
get to the
see
top
it
and we
open
see
up
us
at the top,
volleyball scene.
and
We see the mountain open up. That's crazy. That's wild dwarven engineering.
Well, you
right
see
there.
the path open up.
Oh, the path has problems with its father.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
And that was
I
the
can
second
make up-
goldfish I killed.
I just keep killing goldfish. I don't know why.
Oh, there we go.
Push
And-
it to the limit.
Is it comfortable, Drax?
You finally reach the top of the stairs and find yourselves outside of a temple. You can see steam rising in the distance.
Mhm.
Or,
the
well, not a
mastery.
temple. You come to the what looks almost like an inn.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's
Not an
get
out.
in there.
Yeah,
Let's
you guys
get
just kind of like
out here.
stand there for a second. Oh, forgot to activate. There we go. I moved everybody, but
What's up?
Look, we found an
So-
inn. Is this
So,
the hot springs episode?
Aewen kind of rubs her eyes and she goes, "Is there like mountaintop mirages? Are we like oxygen deprived? Or am I seeing this?"
I'm going in.
Knox just walks right in.
Roll for
Yes,
initiative.
actually.
No.
I'm tired. I'm fatigued. I'm cold.
Up at the desk, you see
It was fate that this inn is here.
a
Push
young
it to the
woman
limit.
who is just like, "Oh, hi, hello. It's been a while since we've had a group of people show up here.
It's been a
I couldn't imagine why. Can I get a room?
I think it's advertising that's the problem. I don't think anybody knows you're up here.
Oh, well, the people who need to know that we're up here. I imagine that's why you're here.
Oh no.
Something
we do
like
need
that.
heat. So
She's
yes.
cute.
Oh no, she's cute.
We can discuss all of that. We can provide you with lodging if you would like. Would you like to warm up beforehand, though? I know that
Yes.
it's a difficult trek to get up here. And let's go ahead and change the ambiance here a little
Oh,
bit.
the creepy music.
Oh, yeah.
turns
No
to
need for creepy
happy
music.
This is a nice place.
Hey, I have a question. Sam,
What's up?
Is Sam going to like love this girl or hate this girl because now they have to compete for who's cuter.
I don't think Sam really cares.
Right now.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
gonna start drinking with this girl instead.
we can
That's
get you guys set up. You two, if you want to go ahead and enter the
Oh my god, it's a hot spring episode.
enter
I already
the
said that.
door on the right there, and you two, if you want to, I can show you in to the door on the left. We have chests where you can store all of your. No! She runs after you. No! You can't go in there.
No? That go in the wrong door?
Yeah. No, you can't. You
I thought it
can't
was
do
your
that,
right,
no.
not my right. All right. I didn't know whose right it was.
Yeah. Sorry. I guess that's my fault.
I give her a consoling head pat, and I walk to the other side.
Okay.
You can tell him off.
Yeah,
you know.
just you can wash up in the tubs in there. We'll have somebody fill those for you while you're getting removing your
Getting naked,
clothes
yes, we
and armor
understand.
and you know
Getting naked, yeah.
yeah, if you want to follow me, I can show you in over here as well. Yeah, she shows you in here. She's like, yeah, you can store your belongings in there and we'll have them moved for you. And then, you know, you can head out as soon as you're ready to.
Oh, thank you.
And
You're so nice.
enjoy the springs inside, and we can have somebody move your belongings to where they need to go.
Aewen grabs her arm and she's like, "Hey, you seem really nervous. You okay?"
Oh no. Like I said, we're not used to welcoming groups of guests in here. Usually, it's only one person that shows up at a time.
Oh, well, I guess we're deep in need. Hey, by the way, where are we?
Do you not know?
Not the slightest clue. Top of a mountain, as far as I'm aware.
Did you not come here on a pilgrimage?
No.
Oh. Why are you here?
You're asking us? We have no idea. We're just kind of looking for something. We're hoping we could find it on top of this mountain. We had heard we might.
Well, everybody that comes here is looking for something.
Well, maybe that's why we're here.
Oh.
Hey, by the way,
That does sound like maybe you're here on a pilgrimage. Okay.
By the way, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Inari.
Hi, Inari. I'm Aewen. This is Sem, and she points to the air elemental that's been floating around.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I didn't know if it would be okay for me to ask about that.
Yeah, she does that from time to time. Scared the fire out of me when she first did it. Honestly.
Oh,
Hey, Sem, you want to turn back? Or are you comfortable that way?
Some probably would have turned back prior to this, but yeah.
Okay.
She's like, oh, well, nice to meet you both.
The other
Yeah.
two lugs were Knox and Bernie.
Just enjoy.
Knox sneezes.
I'm not a lug.
Enjoy the facilities, and we'll set out
talking about
some clothes for you for when you have finished up.
Sounds fun.
I rolled a sense motive on her
On who?
before I walked in.
On-
On the
Oh,
girl.
on her. What
On
are
the
you
only
trying
other
to
person
figure
we could
out?
talk to.
Rolled a
We had a
19 on-
situation during the Die Hard episode where somebody took all of our stuff at the bath, and then I didn't get it back. Does it seem like she's going to do that to me as well?
Okay, let's see your sense motive roll.
I rolled a 19.
19? Yeah, you're not getting any sort of... the vibes you're getting from this place so far are like... It seems like this place is very much here to greet people who have been on a long journey. Like, it seems like this is very much par for the course. Like she said,
I've been in situations. I'm just saying.
you're not getting the idea that anybody is going to steal your stuff from you. Although she did say that they were going to lay out clothes. Well, they did say that they were going to take your stuff and move it to a room for you, to a place where you can stay.
You know the weird thing about this
people
place?
touching my stuff.
She said that they really only get one person at a time. Why are there 4 tubs in either of the rooms?
Because sometimes they don't get one person at a time.
The facilities here as well sometimes.
You can hear my
Oh, I thought you were actually asking that. Okay.
No. I don't think she's even gotten to the tub room yet. She's busy talking with Anari.
Okay.
Oh, you got food in this place?
Oh, yes. If you need to, we can provide you with some food. We don't have anything too terribly fancy, but we do have
I'll take everything you got. I don't even care. I'm famished. Just
okay.
bring it all out.
Like I said, lugs.
Yeah. So you guys get in. You guys scrub up a little bit. As you can see, the
I like Anari, but I'm worried she's a Yukiona.
You can see that the two sides are in fact separated by they got like a big tree line in the middle, so that you can't see from one side to the other.
No peeking.
Yep. But yeah, you guys head out into the hot springs out here. And just choose wherever it is you want to hang out. You actually don't see anybody out here at the moment.
Well, it seems we're spoiled for choice, Sam. What do you think? Which one? Take your pick.
Think Alabaster wants to jump in the water? Is he gonna?
Oh, Alabaster is all about jumping in the water. Like, he's not usually a fan of water, but like
Alabaster's a water cat.
He's been cold enough that he's like, no, yeah, for sure, I am going to jump in the water here.
All right,
do we see a rice board on our way in here?
Can you fix me up now?
Actually, as soon as you guys enter the water, and begin to soak, your fatigue goes away like that.
Well, that's neat.
Oh, we're on hot springs.
Yeah, like
you hear a shimmer and your heart start popping back.
Yeah, you're it is kind of painful as you first get in there. Like, I mean, you guys have come in out of the cold and like tried to run your hands under hot water before. Shit sucks.
This is a mighty fine checkpoint full of trees.
Yeah, bathing helped with that, but it is still kind of cold out here. There is light dusting of snow, but the area that you're in is actually sort of like surrounded by the mountain. It seems like it's like a depression within the mountain, so it's mostly blocked off from the wind. Some snow does still make its way in here, but not nearly as much as where you've been, and it seems like they do a pretty good job of keeping it cleared away from like the paths and whatnot.
Oh man, a hot tub when it's snowing is the absolute tits.
Yeah, you guys just spend a little bit of time soaking up the hot springs goodness. They do bring you guys some food.
Why did Knox just say cha-ching?
I'm just saying this is what it feels like. It feels expensive.
The food that they bring you is rather it's nothing fancy. They bring you like a bowl of rice, and some just like some fried rolls and that sort of stuff. So nothing too fancy.
Do they have onsen eggs?
Yes, and they do bring you a little bit of milk as well.
Oh fuck yeah! I've always wanted to try hot spring eggs. They
Do
sound
they have
tasty.
big egg?
They do not have big egg.
Man, that restaurant was superior for big egg. Honestly, that was an amazing restaurant.
I was like, this looks like a big egg place.
I forget, where was Big Egg? I know
we were on the steampunk goblin aisle or steampunk gnome aisle.
Oh, that's right. They did
There
have
it
Big
was.
Egg.
Because they had rocks.
Yeah, it was a rock
Yes. There was. I do remember Zeke's Extreme Beefstro was in the
The desert.
Emerald City.
Emerald City,
Sadly,
yeah.
I was not. I joined slightly after Zeke's Extreme Beefstro, and I'm very sad about that.
Yep.
I was here for the master of Flavorville. What was his name? Mr. Fire.
Dude Inferno.
Dude Inferno.
Yeah, Dude
that was
Inferno.
That's pretty
It's all
great.
about respect and Flavorville.
He's the governor of Tasty Town.
Oh man, that is.
Or
that
yeah,
is
no,
gangster.
it was the governor of Tastyville.
That is gangster.
So yeah, you guys just kind of like soak it in, you get some food. They do eventually lead you to
What would I have to roll to keep from falling asleep in the bed?
that would be a wisdom will save, I guess.
Oh yeah, I'm bad at these.
Yeah.
You
Oh my god,
you
Aewen passes the
immediately
fuck
fall
out.
asleep and are like actively blowing bubbles, and Sam's like, "Oh shit!" and has
I'm just
to,
like sliding into the
try
water.
dragging you out of the water.
Everything all right over there?
Yeah, you do see some people kind of like
Sem
going
splashes
by
water
as
on
you
her
guys
face.
are soaking. It does seem like they have like a staff that is sort of like running this place, type of a deal.
They got sticks walking around?
No, they're very much wearing, traditional dress, much like Inari was.
You said there was staff.
Yeah.
Making
Well,
a
I mean,
joke.
what you would guess is staff. Oh,
No.
yes, indeed.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He's talking about the disease.
No, the stick.
Yeah, that was
But yeah, eventually, you guys have had your fill. I don't know. Do Aewen, does Sem start like splashing Aewen or something? Does she turn into a water elemental and just like blast her with
No.
torrents of water?
Oh man, remember that time Crash tried to drink a water elemental? That was great.
Bernie and Knox are splashing each other, and it's the hottest thing you've ever seen.
Oh no, it's Top Gun volleyball all over again. I was promised a sexy scene, damn it.
Yeah, Knox is over there just like, oh, I've got this knot in my back. Do you think you could work it out for me?
Bernie's all like, yeah, let me take a look at that.
Let
And
me
we're
lay on
both
hands.
listening.
Like, oh god, I can't believe how big it is. Aewen's over there just nose bleeding into the water.
Sam's just like, you should get out of the water. Your face is really red.
Sem is just obliviously floating in the background.
I can't believe how big it is. He's like, yeah, just work it hard. You really got to get in there.
Aewen's glaring at the trees.
But yeah, they eventually show you guys to a room. It's
How did this
both
turn
of
into
you
a role
are-
reversal?
are
of the,
sharing a
of the
room.
usual
So
Hot
Aewen
Springs
and
theme?
Sam are sharing a room. Knox and Bernie are both sharing a room.
Mhm.
And they do give you just like some simple robes to wear. Essentially just like a shirt, sort of like a coat that goes over it that like closes up that you're able to, throw a sash around. And, some simple pants as well.
Classic little yukata robe. You know what I learned was the difference between a yukata and a kimono?
What is that?
I don't know.
Very, very little, actually. It's simply a kimono if it's silk. It is a yukata if it is other fibers, such as cotton or wool.
Huh.
Did not
Right?
know that.
That's crazy. I only wear silk, so
It was apparently a way for like the more common people to dress like nobility, but it had a different name. Kind of it. There's your fun fact of the day.
That was a fun fact.
Good one.
Fun facts from Aewen.
So yeah, they take you into just like a simple room with just tatami mats, a little what do you call it? The things that you put on the floor.
Futons?
Futons, yes. Some futons. They give you
some croutons.
yes.
Some croutons for your futons. Oh, this place sounds so comfy cozy, Shane. It's gonna be a shame when you turn some evil twist on us.
Yeah, they let you stay for the evening. They there's really not a whole lot to do. They make sure that you guys are comfortable. They ask if there's anything you need, if you need any extra food or water or anything, but you guys did spend a lot of time getting up here, and I do believe you sort of went through the evening and then also through the morning. You guys pushed really hard to get here and were pretty exhausted, so they just offer to let you guys have the evening to rest and recuperate.
I think Aewen barely makes it to the room, just mumbling sleep.
We get all our stuff back, in our rooms too.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Essentially just basically in the same chests that you provided them. They just moved them into the rooms for you.
Okay.
Where are the rooms? In these buildings?
No, those are supplies. You've seen people kind of go in and out there and bring out towels and stuff.
So the
Are they
hot water comes from this waterfall?
Yeah.
The dragons? Are they cute?
It comes out through the dragon's mouth and works its way down through the rest of the pools, essentially.
I don't go anywhere without my sword. For it is a cane that I need to walk.
Knox is a invalid old man. I'm just a cranky old man.
Played ya! And then I stab him.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let you go in. They're like, you can't take anything into the springs with you.
Not even your own sandals.
No sticks for you, old man. You'll feel better in the water.
Can't take anything
remove
in
our weapons for a fight.
They can't take anything in there that you didn't already come into the world with.
I came into the world with this cane.
I was born with this stick, and my God, I'll die with it.
I wouldn't be very happy about it. I would grumble, maybe growl.
Yeah, they
What else is new?
in the morning they you're woken up by people moving around and doing things. As as simple as the place that you guys are staying is, I didn't bother making a map for it because, like I said, it's literally essentially just tatami mats, futons.
It's a small room.
Yeah, it's a small room. There's essentially not a whole lot there.
We've all been in a hotel.
It's your classic. It's your classic onsen hotel. Yeah.
There's a bed and 2 lamp tables. We know.
Yeah,
and
there's
then the
essentially
cuck,
a table
and then the cuck chair.
a futon.
We understand.
The cuck chair.
Yeah.
And weirdly, there's a King James Bible in the side table.
It's real small.
I'm glad I got Shane with that one.
Is this where we sleep? Like down
That's
here?
pretty funny.
I always make my best jokes when you're about to drink.
That's the entrance.
Yeah, that's just the entrance there.
Oh.
And a
okay.
32-inch
You
TV.
guys do
Sleeping here.
eventually meet up. We'll say that you guys meet up in here, though. They
In the
bring
tree
you down. Inari's
Where's she
gonna meet with
staying?
you guys.
Wow, dude.
She's
In
a
here, so
child.
she's like,
She's a precious little girl.
so yes, I imagine that you've come,
She, I thought she was like in her 20s.
seeking, guidance, like most people do. We can provide only so much help, but mostly this journey is about you, so we can take you to meet some of your some of the fellow people that have made some of your fellow pilgrims that have made their way here as well, and perhaps
Pilgrim.
you will have some things to discuss.
Is one of them named John Wayne?
No?
I didn't say that out loud. I was just thinking it.
Oh. Okay.
This girl's really good at reading minds.
He keeps reading my mind.
Yeah. So it's up to you. Do you guys want to go with her to where she was talking about, or are you guys just gonna like
Is she human?
we can zoom in on the she
It looks-
definitely oh no wait
Oh,
He
why am I
maybe-
rotating?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
We're
whoa.
dancing. Perfectly choreographed.
It's an neat
Let's
trick,
take you to
actually.
the Underdome. Just flushes a toilet.
Here, there we go. I don't know if I can zoom in.
It's Inari. She's a cute.
I've zoomed all the way in. You can kind of see her.
Here, you know what? We'll go
Show
like
players
this.
on her picture.
Yeah.
She's quite adorable.
View character artwork. Show players. There you go.
There you go.
There she is. What's her name again?
Inari.
Inari.
She's a werewolf.
Okay.
Nope. Inari.
Inari.
Yes. She's like, okay. I will, take you, to meet your fellow pilgrims.
Knox doesn't
please
care about these people.
Follow me.
Her name could be translated to mean rice carrier.
Wow. Her name's
The
an
rice
occupation
god-
like mine.
The rice god may go by another name, that of Tano Kami or the god of the paddy field. She has a god
My name-
That's cool.
My name means one who saws wood.
One who snores loudly.
Well, Knox means... I don't know if Knox even has a meaning.
Knox is night or darkness, isn't it?
Yeah. Something
I
like
don't know
that.
what language that is.
Well, it depends on where it's from. If it's Scottish, it's...
So
Hillock
yes,
or hump.
she takes you guys
All the
up
better.
to up some more stairs.
Uh-huh.
Basically to
How does Bernie feel about that?
the peak of one of the surrounding mountains.
He's feeling a lot better since his bath.
Up the stairs? He's fine with stairs now.
Yep. And you find yourself in a giant area here. I don't know if you guys want to zoom out a little bit to see the rest of the map.
Ooh, what a pretty map. I like this. This is gorgeous.
This feels like...
What's that game? Akuma's Wrath or something like that?
Asura's Wrath.
Asura's
These are
Wrath, that's
big
it.
maps. Oh,
There's some big dudes.
Look at those dudes. They look so cool.
Some
It
big
reminds
dudes.
me of the Zora place.
Oh,
of time.
Mount Raindrop or whatever the hell it's called. Raindrop, drop top.
It's the one in Ocarina of Time because it has all the like different levels. Is this water in the middle here? Or is this like
Yeah, this is heated
Okay.
water. It looks like you know,
Is there
there's
coins
also
in there?
water like the water is not like standing or anything. It does seem that it is like being fed into here and like drained out sort of a deal. So like there is sort of like steam coming off of the water. It is very much like the water that you saw.
is this
coming-
floor fancy?
Yes, it's very well carved and everything.
Is there a
Hmm.
big fat fish man sitting in a waterfall where all the water drains through his balls?
Knox is now just thinking money.
What?
Kitty
what?
cat!
It's a nice place, which means they probably have nice stuff.
Oh, okay.
We've already been fed, and what they had was fairly meager. Aewen looks at Knox and mouths, "No stealing."
So yeah, you guys do see a couple of people actually here.
Is that
As she
Soul?
shows you here, she's like, yes, it looks like your fellow pilgrims are in the middle of training at the moment.
Pilgrim.
You may want to wait to approach them. You see up here. Whoop, there we go.
Oh no.
You see what looks like some kind of Birdman.
Birdman.
I wonder what that
Is he
could
a-
be.
Is it Harvey, the attorney?
Doing
Oh,
some
it's Harvey Weinstein.
Third person.
doing
Oh, no.
some sort of moves. Essentially he's like working on a
Look at
kata,
him move.
is what it is. You guys, your characters would not know the proper term for it, but yeah, he's essentially doing a kata. You see him like,
He's doing Kai Chi.
yeah, he's like practicing like different forms and doing some stuff in this wide open area that he has here.
That's some monk shit.
And
right there.
as he ends like directly in front of the tree here. And then up here,
Knox can't help feel a connection with birds. For some reason.
you see a
Home the
man
nest.
sitting essentially like on the edge of this cliff. And this is the first place that you've seen, like, just watching him out there and like the state of his robes as they are
Wait,
as he's
is this
sitting
going
there.
down and not up? How does this work?
Going up.
Yeah. Could I even see that guy?
Yeah, this part would go down a little bit, but like it's far enough away that you'd be able to see him.
Okay.
But yeah, you see him just like sitting there. And this is the first place where like the that you've seen doesn't have a whole lot of like block from the wind, and you see his robes just sort of like whipping about him, and he is just wearing like simple robes as he's like sitting and meditating.
Do we see steam coming off him?
No, there's no steam. You just see him like
Does he
sitting
have a
there
glowing
silently.
arrow on his head?
What? He does not have
Does
an
he have
arrow on his head. No. You just see him sitting there. Yeah, in the cold. Just
that is
quietly
Fire Nation
meditate.
attacked.
We see him flapping in the breeze.
And these are the only two that you see at the moment.
The only two.
Is there money in here?
Rims.
No, there's no. It's not a wishing well.
Well, Saw believes that any small body of water must contain coins that he must
Knox
have
has
because
seen
he's broke.
enough small bodies of water contain coins that he.
So now he's always got
gotta
to check.
People got this weird thing about throwing money in pools, and I don't get it, but I do take it.
Yeah. She sees you looking in there, and
My
she's
wish
like,
is
"Oh,
to have those
He
coins.
doesn't get
yes,
it, but he
if
does
you-
get it.
if you need to, you can use these pools to it can get cold up here at times. You can use these pools to warm yourself during your whatever training it is you would like to do.
Is this a
whatever
training
path you would
facility?
like to whatever sort of path it is you're going to follow while you're here. So yes, we provide that for you. And after you're done, the hot springs do provide some healing and will help with any injuries or anything that you manage to accrue during your time here.
Clip my cat's nail. She's leg.
So, why do they heal you so good?
Oh, I don't honestly know. I just know that many hot springs are said to have healing properties. Ours just happens to be very good at it, I suppose.
Mm. Knox is starting to put 1 and 2 together.
Aewen saw a movie once about glacier water being really good.
That wasn't a movie. That was a cartoon.
No, that was a movie about.
That was a water bottle commercial.
No, that was a Waterboy movie.
Oh, yeah. Oh God. Did Avatar?
Did you forget
steal
about the
that?
glacier? Did you forget about the glacier water in Waterboy?
I did, but yeah, no. Avatar.
That's
The
just
Last
a joke
Airbender
about
also
like
had
bottled
that,
water, though, right?
Yeah.
where they had like spirit water from like the North or South Pole.
Yep. Anyway.
The water
Do I
boy
see
did
two
first.
do I see 2 koi fish swimming in this?
No, you do not see 2 koi fish swimming around each other.
I hope.
Okay.
I hope
And this
those
guy's not
two.
going to turn into a giant glowing fish.
No.
And Inari's not going to turn to the moon, is she?
She's like, so
We're going
I-
to love each other, and she's going to turn into the moon.
it's kind of okay. You're gonna have to pardon me here. You guys, what kind of training are you guys here for? It's, usually people are, much more like I don't usually have to explain so much to people when they first come here. It's kind of strange if I'm being quite honest.
What if
Pretty
we
weird.
weren't here for a pilgrimage? Then what would you say?
Why did
Just
you come up here?
hypothetically.
There's, it would be crazy for you to come up here if that's not the case.
What if we just wanted to hang out?
I suppose.
Learn how to chill better, you know?
Well, I mean,
wanted to-
that is what a lot of people here do.
Well, there you go.
We do help people towards trying to gain sort of like mental and physical perfection of the self. Anybody who has it can make a knowledge religion check.
Religion.
So pretty
What's
much
that?
just alabaster, I believe.
Aewen runs from priests.
Yep, I'll roll that for him. Oh, you got it. Oh, never mind.
Snore. No, yeah, if you want to go ahead and roll that for alabaster.
Aewen kicks
Oh,
Knox.
no.
16.
16 I would say is probably
Just slightly dozing off.
good enough. With that description, he and like some of the iconography around here, he like jumps up onto your shoulder and tells you, he's like, Bernie, I do believe that this is a temple to the god Irori.
Rory. I think you mentioned him once or twice. Is he a friend of Sarah Roy's?
Well, I do believe they have quite an amiable relationship. Irori was once a mortal, just like you, but was said to have gained absolute physical and mental perfection, and in doing so, ascended to godhood.
Well,
like
then why
China.
haven't I ascended to godhood?
Well, you obviously haven't done something godworthy, Knox. I worship a
come
deity
on.
like that. I worship Kroina, a living god. How cool!
You know what the best part about that is?
Gods.
Is so Irori is actually a Pathfinder deity.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a bunch of Pathfinder deities that were once human, so
Mm-hmm.
not super rare for humans to become deities. But Aurori thinks that
Happens to
like
me all the time.
Iomade, Caden, and one other I can't remember are kind of punk asses because they had to do it through the test of the Starstone when he just did it natty, and just he's like, oh, they couldn't even gain physical and mental perfection. What a bunch of punks. But yeah, so yes, it does seem like this is a place that followers.
If you would like, quote, a minor rivalry exists between his faith and those of Caden, Iomade, and
Norgorber, that's right.
As he
Norgorber
considers
is
their
my
rise
cousin.
to as he considers their rise to deity status through the test of the Starstone as cheating.
Yeah, that was my favorite thing. He's just like, oh, what a bunch of punks. Had to
Caden,
go
however,
through the trial of the
finds Aurori
Starstone,
stuffy.
which is
Knox is just gonna wander
which is considered nearly impossible. So yeah, do you share that information with the rest of your band of merry fellows?
Oh, yeah, I suppose a little bit.
Yeah, I imagine that you fill everybody in.
Or at least
sort of like as
Alabaster would.
yeah, Alabaster kind of makes his way between everybody, jumping on their shoulder, and like
Knox does not care.
gives you guys a quick rundown on like what this temple is. So this temple, it seems, is very much a place for people to come and study, towards that sort of mental and physical perfection. Like,
Aewen thanks Inari and asks if there's anything else she needs or if we could just go chat.
Oh no, I don't need anything. We're here to provide anything that you require.
And then Aewen turns around and everyone's gone.
I think we're good for now, right, guys? Guys? Oh,
Oh yeah, they left a while ago.
they do that. I'm kind of new to this whole thing. Ah, well, I'll figure it out. Thank you, Inari.
Yeah. Like I said, let me know.
And Aewen also meanders away.
Okay. Yeah, Inari just, heads down the stairs towards the...
I've only known Inari for a few minutes now, but if anything happens to her, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Yeah, so you guys come up on this guy here, this Birdman, this Harvey Birdman, attorney at law.
Thank you. He worked hard for that. He worked hard for that title.
And he kind of looks at you guys and he's like, it's been a while since we've seen new faces around here, and not usually so many all at once. Welcome. And he, gives a quick bow.
Namist.
It's like, what?
Oh, did I say that wrong? I've only ever read that word in books.
Are you trying to say namaste?
Is that how it's said? Oh, that spelled so weird.
Namist.
She's only ever read it.
Yeah, well, not everybody speaks, not all languages are common, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just a real sort of, God damn it. I can't remember the goddamn, names of my, continents or whatever.
It's a real bird pickle.
No, I was gonna say, that's a real, sort of ball and walled centric ideal, and that's fine, I guess. But you really should try and expand your horizons.
I tried. I read as much as I could.
No, it's the saying that it's weird. It's not weird for the people for whom that's they're natural. It's just that assuming
like
that your
teacher.
experience is sort of the default is kind of a it's fine.
This dude is just Stefan, but with martial arts instead of this.
I think I started this whole thing off wrong. I flubbed this. How about we start again?
It's
and
cool.
I don't say something
Listen,
stupid.
a lot of us have not spent a whole lot of time around other people in a long time, so you know.
Aewen blushes really hard at that one. She's like, I spent my whole life around people. How am I fucking up this bad?
So, you made the journey. It's a difficult trek. But you know as far as training goes, it's one of the best places I've seen to, that I've been able to find to, you know, work towards our ideals.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice that you're wearing armor that is very much not having the... Oh, no, wait, you're not wearing armor at the moment. You're just wearing your robes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Knox already knew he didn't want to talk to this guy. He could see it in his glasses.
Yeah, if there's anything that you need, I'm sure that you've already got a good handle on the basics to have made it this far. If you would like to just choose a space, or you know, you can, if you'd like to start off by meditating. I'm sure that our friend Dotir up there wouldn't mind if you found a spot on the edge of the cliff there.
What was that dance you were doing earlier? That looked like a lot of fun.
That was a kata.
Oh, bless you.
Huh. You don't recognize a kata when you see one?
No. Yes. Maybe? What's a kata?
Huh.
Oh no, what's the kata with you?
I fucking called that
Aewen hears that echo.
because I thought about making that joke.
Aewen hears that echo on the breeze, and she like just busts out laughing.
Knox has wandered off. He's not even anywhere near you guys.
Yeah, but the wind's blowing in. He just mutters it to himself. And
He just walked up to this guy and went,
"Incredible!
Hey, what's up?
What's a kata with you?"
Yeah, you say what's up, and he does not respond.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit down. Is it breezy up here?
It
Oh,
is.
very.
It is like. It is the kind of
frigid
cold
breezy.
that was outside, except now you're probably a good 800 feet up and without any winter gear.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, all right, a bit chilly for me up here. Sorry.
It's a bit nipply out here.
Did the bird guy say his name? I think he did.
No,
I
you haven't
didn't
asked
catch
him his name yet.
it. All right. Probably haven't quite met anyone quite like you before. Name's Bernie. What's your name?
My name's Greg.
Rick.
Oh, Rick. Yeah, I used to know Rick.
No, Greg.
Oh, Greg.
Greg?
Greg.
No, that's what I'm
Greg.
saying, Rick.
Rhymes?
We're saying the same thing.
It's Greg.
Greg
I knew it.
Rhymes?
I knew a traveler named Greg.
No,
Is
not
it-
Greg. Greg?
Is it Greg Rhymes? God damn it.
No, I don't know what that. I don't get that one.
It's like Rick Grimes.
Rick
Oh, Rick
but
Grimes.
Greg,
Greg Grimes.
Greg
Okay.
Rhymes.
You from around to here then? I mean, like, didn't see any other like, other bricks flying around here. You're the first one I've seen, so I mean, I imagine it's not ideal to be
When he
flying
sees,
around
when he sees
here.
the Great Barrier Reef, does he exclaim coral?
No. He does not.
We are really antagonizing this Harvey Birdman.
He's like,
And he's very confused. He's like, most people are way nicer than this.
he's like, we,
Most people are way more knowledgeable.
I'm-
we're
I'm
plenty
a
nice.
Tengu. I can't actually fly, so
That's a shame.
not really a concern. And yes, not a whole lot of lot of Tengus around here because you know,
On the top of a
mostly it's
mountain, it
only
sucks to get
people
here.
who make the pilgrimage up to the ends of the earth in order to study Irori's teachings, which I
Did
am.
you see the dragon?
Yes, that's part of the test of getting here, is getting past the dragon.
Wasn't he cool?
I mean, in a terrifying sort of way, I suppose.
That's the best kind.
Wait, so did one of you guys put that thing there, or is it just happened to be there?
No, I think it just sort of moved in, and they were like, well, you know, if you can't make it past a dragon, then really you're not that far on your way towards
I like how the dragon
attaining-
moved into your, and they're like, you know what? It's kind of better this way.
This works, yeah. I'm digging this.
You're just making
I
this
imagine-
shit up as you go, it sounds like.
Okay, I'm really starting to question whether you are adherents to the teachings of Aurori or not.
Is he starting to seriously doubt our commitment to sparkle motion?
Yes, he is.
Hypothetically,
I'm-
if we weren't,
That
what
Or
would that
maybe we've just been testing you this whole time.
I mean, you've certainly been doing that. I
Wasn't the whole-
certainly feel tested at the moment.
Isn't that the
There's
whole
no
point of this
question
place, to
about
test
that.
you?
Well, you're passing with flying colors. I would just like to say that.
At this point, it's just players messing with an NPC.
You've ascended to the next level. Congratulations.
Aewen, Aewen's gonna roll a diplomacy and say, hypothetically, if we weren't followers of Aurori,
What is
what
a diplo
would that
and how do
mean?
you reanimate it?
Carefully.
Oh, that's pretty good.
He's like, well,
with a 30.
okay, so here's the thing, is whether or not you're followers of Aurori's teachings, you've certainly proven yourself worthy by simply making the journey.
Sick.
So, I mean, I would personally say that you have a lot that you could learn here.
Cool.
Cool. Do we get a free level dip into monk?
No. I'm not
just
gonna give you a whole ass free level.
No, 2 free level dips into monk.
I just want to.
In fact, you know what? I think he's like, okay.
Oh
you know
man,
what?
I just want a flurry of blows as an ape. That'd be awesome.
You want to
know
be
what?
Donkey Kong?
In fact, let's see what it is that you can do here.
Just immediately goes, "Hey, check this out!" and turns into a bird.
He says gum Gatling and hits you with a flurry of blows.
Turns into a
He's
bird.
like, you, the one sneaking around down there. Join us. Why don't you join us up here as well?
I wasn't sneaking around, I was looking around.
Well,
Someone's just
yeah.
gonna turn into a giant bird.
I think
Can I
you just
jump up here? Can I just climb up here?
I think you
Yeah.
just prowl naturally, Knox.
Alright.
Be a bird too.
I didn't know how
When
low
you're-
this was, so I
Even
thought
when
this
you're
was like a
walking, you
room.
just
and yeah, it's not that far up. Like, you were halfway up the stairs anyways. You just climb up.
Even when you're
Alright.
walking, you look like you're sneaking, Knox. I think you prowl.
Sam is a bird.
He's
Caw-caw.
weird. That's a pterosaur.
A dinosaur bird.
I'm pterosaurified. That sounded better in my head.
You don't have a bird in your list of stuff here
Should have
at
a
the
bird.
moment. You have a bat.
Caw. Wait, bats
Sam
don't
is the
caw.
bird a lot. It seems
thinking
like
of
an
Greg.
oversight.
Oh, there's a bird. Okay.
It's like an Australian
yeah. He's like, okay, that's cool and everything.
Hey, you
but
match.
I was more so thinking
Except you can
like combat.
Better.
fly. Word better. I think the Tengu's got you beat, Sam. He's got a cool robe. You're kind of naked.
That is very cool. I'm going to guess that you're a druid of some sort?
Is that what she is? I just thought she was weird.
So that obviously, well, that shows that you hold great wisdom, which is, you know, well towards
Wisdom, not intelligence, Thomas.
Aewen actually lets that laugh out.
which is, you know, important on the journey towards mental perfection. Yes. But I'm guessing that you probably rely a lot on your animal forms for their strength instead of, you know, fortifying your own strength.
Their strength is my strength.
Tiny little Sem.
That's a very wise answer, I suppose.
Oh, she does have wisdom.
Turns
He's
around,
like,
does that anime like meh at you.
Ah!
he's like, well, I was actually thinking about, you know, sparring. If you would, we don't. If you have any sort of weapons or anything else that you need to grab, I can wait here and we can see sort of what we've got to work with. Otherwise, we can have them bring up some practice swords or any other sort of equipment that you might need.
Yeah, be fine with what I got. Probably
Just
not to rough
sparring
you
with-
up too much.
Seems like sparring.
Oh,
with
no,
sharp weapons
not
seems like a bad
with-
idea.
I don't think you're quite ready to spar with me. I was thinking perhaps you might like to spar with each other.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that sounds fun.
yeah, it's
I
alright.
choose Knox. Aewen points at Knox.
Oh shit! I gotta.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. Yeah, he has you guys kind of like move back here.
I'm not really designed to be.
Are you
Mr.
guys?
Dakota.
So here's my question: do you guys want to use
How
practice
good is
swords?
your reflex save, Bernie?
I'm a paladin.
Oh, fireball!
So not.
Paladins have flat bonuses to all of their saves. All of his saves are fantastic.
They're good.
That's lame.
It seems like practice weaponry would be a good choice. 'Cause
That's why
both-
paladins be tanks, man. They're on the front lines, like just soaking shit up.
and
That's why they need the big
save.
saves.
You should target my fortitude save instead.
Poison it is. No, his fortitude save is even better.
I think practice weaponry would be a good idea, as both of us are capable of providing dangerous levels of damage with sharp items.
Okay. Then let's have
Yeah, but
you
without
guys-
all of my magic stuff.
Yeah, then let's have you guys roll so roll initiative against each other, and you will have to make your attacks without any bonuses. Without any item bonuses.
Yep.
I believe you both have a +1 weapon, is that correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so.
Details.
I still get my ring invisibility though, right? Why would I just be walking around without my rings?
Would you have kept your ring on?
Of course I would have kept my ring on. It's like my thing.
That thing is extremely valuable. You shouldn't part with it.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, you each have a +1 bonus on your weapon. So you guys are also not wearing armor.
Oh, if you thought
The practice weapons.
get that stuff.
Would you have gone to go get your armor?
If he said
I
he
would've
could,
got
then he would have
everything.
gotten it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you guys go get like suited up for combat, and let's have you both roll initiative.
What are we? Some sort of suicide squad?
How do I roll initiative in this one?
Go to utility, combat,
Yeah.
roll initiative.
Let's
Classic
go.
Knox roll for initiative.
Oh God, that's probably the best. I rolled a nat 20 on initiative. Holy crap! It's the first time that's ever happened. We're rolling good today.
I guess that's where it's a good thing that my garbage roll went to that.
Right.
Because you probably have a bigger bonus to that.
Yep, that's not quite it.
I've got a 7 bonus.
A 6.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
You have a 7. That's crazy.
High dex and then swashbuckler's initiative.
Your dex is maxed out.
Don't
Your
quite
dex main
want,
stat.
like super epic or anything.
You don't want a Pirates of Caribbean music?
No, I'm trying to find
Charisma's
something
maxed
that's
out,
more
too. Holy
like
crap.
Dojo
More
music?
playful.
exciting than it is like dun 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 dun. Than epic.
Mm.
Oh, you don't
This is
want
pretty good.
you don't want
Yeah.
Terminator music.
Let's see here.
A swell battle is surely brewing.
This is a good one.
All right.
Rise the Valkyries, right in front of a Birdman.
There we go. I think
Um,
that's right about. I think that's about it.
Do you
So
have, like,
yes,
a
they're gonna have you guys
improved
start
initiative?
on opposite sides here.
There's some dojo music right here.
All right, Aewen, you are up first.
Yeah, my initiative bonus is 5 from dex and 2 from swashbuckler's initiative, so if you're curious.
Oh, that's how it works. I was like, mine's a +6 because I have a 22 in dex.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, it's because of the belt of dexterity.
I guess Aewen's just gonna do a good charge at Knox. Whoops. What are
Okay.
the rules of charge?
They could have. If you would ask them, they have practice bows as well. There's plenty of monks out there that use bows.
It's true, but I've also seen Knox do some crazy stuff when stuff is thrown at him. Well, screw it. I'll
Sam, you're
launch
not
some
part of
arrows.
this combat.
Yeah, I'll launch some arrows. Why not? Screw it. Let's see.
He's like, Greg is like, and feel free to use the whole of the space up here, just as long as you don't go out onto the cliff out there, because, well, number one, it's dangerous, and number two, we don't want to disturb.
Monkman.
Yes, we don't want to disturb Doltier's. Oh my God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Meditation.
Meditation. There we go. Jesus Christ.
I was struggling with words today too. I think
Yeah,
we
my
all have
brain don't
dementia.
So yeah, go ahead and make some attacks for me if you would.
So I would roll my attack die as normal, but damage is minus the 1 from the
So
enhancement.
attack and damage are both going to be -1.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna do a ranged attack against Noxy boy.
All right.
Can you
Just
give me a sword? Oh, I have a regular rapier. Okay.
give me a sword and I'll show you a sword.
The problem is my sword is all beefed up. It's got a bunch of stuff that it can do.
And I do also believe that usually your crit is going to be 1 higher than it normally is. Or no,
Okay.
wait. You have an elven thornblade, right?
Yes.
So it's not just 1 higher because Keen doubles it. So you crit on an 18 to 20, not a 15 to 20.
Ah, shame.
Yeah, mine's keen
Is that
too.
is that including what do I have? Where is it?
Yeah, you have a +1 Keen.
Is that
Oh,
is that counting my anatomist trait? +1 trait to trait to confirm crits. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah. Do some bow nonsense.
Oh, so
Jesus.
yes,
What the fuck?
right off the bat with the crit.
I
So
don't think
yeah,
it's
you.
confirmed.
Confirms though. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think.
Oh,
No, not the
the
19.
19 doesn't confirm.
No.
Ooh.
That's a shame, but that's how it goes.
Yes. But that is 7.
So you roll a hero point on the confirm.
I don't feel like using it against a friend.
Okay.
And is your short bow +1 as well?
Yes.
So that would be a 6, and then many shot just hits automatically, correct?
Yeah, as long as the first one hits, the second one hits.
So 12. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, the 23 hits.
So 12, 19.
I would have not lined up like this.
25
I'm gonna stand out
points
the
of
open
damage
for the
right off the
archers
bat.
to shoot me.
So yeah, you're just. And then are you just gonna stand there? Are you gonna do any moves? What are you gonna do? After
That was a full action.
Oh, that was a full round action. Okay.
Yeah, for me to fire that many arrows, I can't do anything after 6 seconds.
All right. 6, 12, 19, 25. So yes, you take 25 points of non-lethal damage. Ouch.
I suppose
Knox,
I
it's
can't.
your
even
turn.
I can't. Oh no, I can't. Okay.
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I go invisible, and I'm gonna move. I guess he could just see me move, but
I mean, when I have myself selected, I can't
Yeah.
see you, Saul. So I'm sticking with that. So I can't see where you are. Well, I could look over at the stream, but for the sake of the game, I will not.
I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
Is this a pillar here, Shane?
I guess we haven't technically begun combat. Yeah, we'll say that's a pillar.
When you click that begin combat, it changes the music.
I did see that, yes.
Yeah. There you go.
Unfortunately, it zooms right in on me.
Like I said, I'm not looking at the stream, so I don't know where you are. So it's back to my turn, correct?
Yes.
Aewen's gonna try to scramble up this pillar to get a good vantage point.
Give me a climb check.
Oh yeah. I have a thing. Where is it? That's a saving throw. Never mind.
All right. So,
How tall is that pillar?
well, I would say it goes up pretty high since this is sort of like a little cave structure here. We'll say it goes up a good 50 feet.
Holy.
That's quite a tall pillar. I didn't realize it was that
Yeah,
big.
it's a big cave.
Fair enough.
Also, yeah, you are not able to. Well, it is a pillar. It's not a wall. Sorry, I'm looking at
I guess it-
climb DC.
I guess it depends on how it's decorated.
Right. Is it polished marble? Was it Greco-Roman?
Is it a rock
it's
climbing
a
wall?
surface.
Is it rough stone?
We'll say it's an
We are in a
uneven
trading
surface
facility.
with some narrow handholds and footholds. Although I will, since it is a pillar that you can probably wrap your hands around, we'll lower it down to the 15 DC. So I think that means that you can go half your speed.
So I go, I guess, 15 feet up that, or 13.
Well, you spent 10 feet getting there, so you would have 20 feet,
Yeah.
so you'd be able to go up 10 feet.
That's fine. I got a good vantage. She's up hanging off the pillar, and she goes, "You know, I don't know what I'm looking for, actually. He's invisible."
So, what with you being a swashbuckler, here's how I'm going to say this happens. You run forward, kick up the wall, throw a sash out from, like, around your belt, like, whip it around the pillar, and then grab the other side of it, and you're just sort of, like, standing off the side with, like, your boot planted, sort of, like, leaning out to the side.
Move on to my way up it.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Nice.
This is cool.
Yeah.
This is really cool.
So
She shouts, "Have at thee!"
Knox,
Where's he
it is your
gone?
turn.
Hmm. All right, that's my turn.
Okay.
Would I have to roll against his boosted sneak roll to try to see if I can hear his footsteps?
Yes. But
never mind. My perception's
well,
never
here's the
going to
thing.
beat a plus 40.
Technically, he's not being stealthy.
Yeah, he moved his. If he moved like half his movement, you could say he could roll.
Yeah,
do a
if
stealth
you're
roll.
stealthing, you can only move half your speed.
So I only get a plus 20 to my stealth.
So yeah, it would just be like a flat 20, I think, to know which square he's in, but then he's fully concealed, so you have a 50% mischance against him, I believe.
I guess, and with a severe lack of anything else to do, I'll try to see if I can't
Yeah, give me a perception roll.
bloodhound with
action,
my
too.
ears.
That's pretty damn good, though.
Yes. You are able to tell the square that he is in, which is this one right here.
Is that how that works?
Is that how that works? Would he roll an opposed like stealth roll for that, or?
Let me see here.
I'm not sure. I'm forgetting all the first edition rules already.
Yeah.
Man, could somebody cast permanency on me?
The invisibility spell makes you undetected, as that's what the spell says it does. You do need to sneak to stay that way if you plan to move. If you aren't sneaking, you are making noise, so someone can pinpoint your location that way.
Yeah, but am I considered sneaking? Like, if I'm moving full speed, I just take a plus 20, right? I can still be sneaking. Like, nothing changes in my movement.
Yeah, let me see here. Let me look up the stealth
Yeah, I don't know.
rolls.
I don't know how that works.
When
I
moving
just
at a
wrote their
speed
plan.
greater than half but less than your normal speed, you take a -5 penalty. It's impossible to use stealth while attacking, running, or charging. So yeah, since you when you
Just walk. Drop or put on. I think I just require a check because I'm trying to remain undetected.
So it just says that it needs to be less than your normal speed. It doesn't say that you can't just do a 50-foot movement instead of a 60-foot movement.
Interesting. Because it's just weird because invisibility is like if a check is required. So it's like if you have to ask me for a stealth check.
Yeah,
I think-
so it's just done at a -5, I guess. So roll a stealth at -5 and move 10 feet back.
10 feet back.
Yep.
I take it at a -5, but I get a plus 20.
Yeah.
So a plus 15.
It literally, there's no rules for moving your full speed. It just says that you have to move.
I rolled like garbage, so
Knox's heart is
doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, so you
Well,
can't
that would be
pinpoint
plus-
where he is at the moment.
That would be plus 20 though. So still
41.
41.
Well, no, and then -5, so what? 37,
36.
36, yeah.
37.
No, yeah,
That'd be
36.
36.
That's exactly
we
the
died.
DC.
So I guess you would know the general area.
And meat,
Yeah.
Is it one of those meat is beat sort of things?
Yeah. Wait, did
Yeah.
you meet the DC?
He
Yep.
met the DC.
This is the exact.
Oh,
number
then yeah,
needed.
you would know where he is. That is.
Why do I take a -5?
Because you moved more than half your speed.
Why did I move 10 feet back?
Because you have to move. You can't move your full speed, but the only rule that I was able to find says if you're moving more than half your speed but less than your full speed, which means that apparently you can move 50 feet. You can move 25, but not 30 feet.
So if I move less than my okay. All right.
Yeah, for whatever reason you can't move your full speed, but I guess, as long as it's 5 feet less, it's not your full speed.
Sneak is weird.
Stealth is weird.
Having determined his location, could I cast a spell?
You could cast a spell.
Could I cast Glitter Dust on his location?
You can cast Glitter Dust.
I do so.
So you are glitter dusted.
Ooh! Oh no! Oh man!
Did he know where the location was?
Didn't need to.
I
Just
suppose.
needed to know the general location. That's a big burst.
It's a 10-foot radius spread.
Doesn't he get?
He
He's
gets
all
a save to not
sparkly.
become dazed.
Will
he
negate
is
be
now
not be blinded.
Visible. Or yeah, to not be blinded.
Look at this one.
So I guess roll a will save.
Yeah, I'm looking for the. I'm not used to these buttons. There it is.
It's on your summary. Yep, there you go.
And I'm never certain what
what's
my
the
spell
DC?
DC is.
I don't think I'm gonna hit it.
I don't think it's that high. Typically,
Yeah.
it's to be charisma related, though. You do have decent charisma.
How do I do the math for this?
Is it a
done
feat
so
that you
few.
took?
No, it's just
No, it's a
racial trait.
bloodline spell. Yeah, racial trait.
Okay. Archer's Feint, Swashbuckler, Deeds, Panache, Charmed Life, Nimble, Bonus Feed, Staring Dude.
DC
Dodging
is
Dash.
12,
It's
according
12,
to
okay.
what it
12,
says
okay.
here. Yeah. So
It's
Yep.
because I'm
okay.
I think it's something Aasimars can do.
sorry, it's DC 17.
Train.
I was looking at the other one. You had a primary thing and then a spell like list. You had like two lists, but both have glitter dust. The second one says your
Oh,
DC is
whoops.
17.
I'm guessing it's probably the lower one.
Most likely. I
Well,
would call it
it's
that.
usually keyed to charisma. What is your charisma score? Plus 5. It'll be 10 plus 5. I don't know where the other 2 points come from though.
So get a spell-like ability. Caster level equal to the aasimars level class. I believe all spell-like abilities are usually charisma.
Yes. Well, yeah. That's kind of the default for like racial
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. So that would be probably 17. So yeah,
Mhm.
that is a failure. You are also blinded. Oh, that's not the thing that I wanted.
Wait, I failed?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a 17. He's a high charisma, so the DC is higher.
I get a +2 to visual effects. Is that a visual?
You do because of your sunglasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
The glitter does not get into your eyes.
So that is
it-
a pass.
It might
Got
be a
a s-
+1. Let me check.
Got a safety.
Either way,
goggles
even if it's a +1, that is still a pass.
on. Yeah, meat is beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC is difficulty class, so you have to hit the DC. Yeah.
He's
Oh,
beating me.
gosh. So much bullshit
Yeah, it's a
going on
+2.
already at level 9.
Yeah, sorry. I
It's
really
funny.
need to strip. I really need to strip Aewen down and rebuild her because I get the feeling I did a lot of her character sheet when I didn't know what the hell I was doing.
That's fine. Well,
was a
I can help
tricky
you out if you need me to.
Move.
So,
8 o'clock.
that is
Sounds good.
your turn unless you want to move there, Thomas.
Okay.
I guess she'll drop down off the pillar and
Hmm?
run to the edge of the platform and be like, "Ha! Found you!"
Okay.
You did
So,
find me.
Knox, it's your turn.
We're in a big open area. Knox is.
So, yeah, this area
Knox
is
is worst
lower.
enemy.
So, she's actually above you at the moment. Like, this area is a little bit lower down.
I know. I understand that, but like I said, we're in a giant open area.
Aewen was the
not
worst
playing- not
matchup for
playing
you,
it.
I think.
Not playing in
Yeah.
Knox's strong suits.
That's why I was trying to get away and lure into somewhere where I can fight, but
Hmm.
no, I can't really do that because this would watch me. Well, let's see how this works. I guess I'd have to like climb up there though, when I.
You could try and make a jump. It's not that much farther up.
Do a yump.
Can I get to here?
I would say that you can. Like, you'd just be able to, like... You were right here, right?
It's right here, yeah.
So, yeah, I would say that you'd just be able to, like, run up along the edge of the... Yeah, so you run up along the edge of the staircase here, right up to there, crouching tiger, hidden dragon style.
Hands in my pockets. Get up there.
I think
Um,
I think he jumped
I don't
from the
think-
10-foot point. I think he jumped from the 10-foot point to where he is now.
Oh, to jump up there?
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
high.
Oh, okay.
He said this is all pretty low.
Okay.
Okay.
Aewen goes, "Oh."
And then I'm going to roll. How do I roll this? I have to look up how this works.
Acrobatics to get up there?
No. It's like a skill. Or not a skill.
Intimidate?
Nope. Is. There it is. All right. CM. I'm gonna roll C. I'm gonna try to blind her.
Oh, okay.
Dirty trick. What's a
Would I-
CMB?
Would I roll a save for this?
Nope, it goes
Nope.
against your CMD.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yes, you're gonna roll where it says 24, and your combat maneuver defense
Is 26.
is
Dang.
26. Is it?
Pretty nimble.
Fortitude, will.
Yeah, well, that's like a strength.
What is
thing.
CMD on here?
Combat.
Oh, under combat. There we go. Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you have 2 listed here?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
flat-footed is 19. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Dang. Well, then
Yeah.
nothing happens.
yeah, he tries to like throw some pocket sand in your way, and you just like throw up an arm and like bat it away.
It's not my fight.
Aewen, it is your turn. You are holding onto your bow at the moment.
Yes, I am, but I have the ability to switch that real quick.
All right, make sure you spend that. I believe it is a panache point, right?
Quick draw feat.
Well, it's a swift action, actually. If I spend a panache point, it's an immediate action.
Oh,
Ooh.
well,
So I'll just...
that's the same thing. Immediate action is something that takes place not on your turn,
I don't know.
but that uses
while
your
the-
swift action for your next turn. So, yeah.
While
It's
the
not
air
a free
champion has
action.
at least... Yeah. Well, the air champion...
So
has
what
at
you
least
would be
one
able to do
panache
is
point.
you would be able to use your immediate. If you want to spend a panache point, you'd be able to do oh no, wait. I suppose you could do a swift action to put your bow away, and then a move action to pull your weapon.
But
or-
Shane, I also
Yeah.
have the quick draw feat, which allows me to sheath the weapon and draw an unhidden weapon as part of the same swift action, provided one of the weapons is a
there
bow
you go.
and the other is
Okay,
a light
yeah.
or one-handed piercing melee weapon.
There you go. So yeah,
So she's holding a sword now. Where'd the bow go? No one knows. And she's gonna go to town, I suppose.
she just throws the bow up in the air, draws her sword, like puts it through the hoop of the bow, and then just like lets it slide onto her back.
Epic. I
That
love
sounds way cooler. I always thought she was just really quick with it. Ow, ow, ow.
So you have a full attack if you would like.
Hoya.
it. Ooh. Oh.
Other than that, 20.
All right, so the 24 hits, correct?
Yeah.
So that's 12 damage.
Oh, I thought it was Aewen's full attack. Oh, that's a target. Okay, sorry. I saw Knox's picture and got confused.
12 damage. Wasn't the
You didn't have precise aim checked. So what does precise aim
you
do?
are super right. I didn't have that buff active. Damn it! I didn't have like the correct weapon equipped. Shit ass! I did the stupid thing. I said fucking.
It just does +9, correct? Your level.
Yeah, my level.
So that would be 14 and 17, which 31 points
Ouch.
of ouchie damage.
But that second attack wouldn't even hit me.
25?
That wouldn't be a crit though. Not with a 15.
Oh no, yeah, it wouldn't be
15 on the die?
a crit. So that would be -4. Thank you for helping me keep track of that.
So how much do I take?
33.
4 + 9 + 6 + 9.
Where'd the other stuff come from?
All right, Knox, it is your turn. Gotta get this bitch up against the wall somewhere.
Right.
I don't think I can. At this point, I think I would just give up. But clearly, this wasn't meant to be.
Okay. I mean,
I can't get her against the wall. If I move, I die. So
only if you move out of her space. Remember, out of her
Right.
threatened range.
right. But if I just, yeah, okay,
If you want to throw in the towel, you totally can.
yeah, I might as
Okay.
well. 'Cause
Knox.
The only thing I can do is move.
Yeah, his toolkit's
Ooh,
not
there.
suited for this.
In the
Yeah.
towel.
I literally couldn't do anything, and I can't
Yeah.
go invisible. I can't do sneak attack. It's like my whole kit's gone.
Well,
He
isn't
stopped.
she up against the wall if you move here?
No,
No,
that's
It's just like a little drop.
like the edge of a
yeah, that's like a
platform.
lip on the edge of the thing.
Hmm.
Aewen could have gotten out of that anyway just by
Yeah.
simply
And Aewen
moving
also
over there.
doesn't have to get close to me ever. So-
She's also got a thing where when an attack is made against her, she can spend a panache point, move 5 feet away, and add her charisma to her AC. Like
What sucks about Knox is if I can't sneak attack, which I can't with these weapons anyways, I don't think. So
You
when,
can. Like, you're essentially just using your regular rapier. It's just, non-magical and made of wood.
yeah, it's not really my fight, unfortunately.
Aewen,
Once I was glitter dusted, I was
Yeah.
rolling garbage.
Aewen
Yeah.
drops her wooden sword and she grasps Knox's arm and goes, "That was great. Thank you. That was a lot of fun."
Yeah, that was really impressive. You obviously know how to move well, but yeah, it seemed like this wasn't the best fight for you.
You should see him when he's like going crazy in the darkness. He's so cool.
I'm gonna go bathe the glitter dust off of me.
Yeah, you wash the glitter dust off of you.
Well, that shit
it
ain't
does-
coming off for a while.
It does kind of
Aewen tries to
soothe,
help.
the wounds a little bit. Like, the bruises are still there, but just helps ease the pain of it a little bit.
Aewen's like trying to brush off his shoulders, like, "Yeah, sorry about that. It seemed like the best way to find you."
So what about?
Unfortunately,
you two?
my character's not built to be seen in the first place.
Yeah.
Like,
A dojo's not Knox's habitat.
yeah.
How about you two? Would you like a chance to spar a bit?
Bernie looks at Alabaster and Sam. He's like, "Yeah, you two, go for it. Have yourself a little
That's
cat
gonna be
fight."
the most adorable fight ever.
Cat fight.
It's like, well, that's not what I meant. Although you're free to do so if you'd like. Alabaster jumps into the tree and takes a nap. He's like, oh, well, that's kind of what I figured.
Just a cat to be where a bird should be.
No, he's not gonna get stuck in there, is he? I can get him down. It's fine.
You just fly up there and get him.
I don't fly. Like that's Tengu can't fly.
That's a big
Some of
problem
us
with
can
our
glide,
race.
but I mean, I'm fully a person, man.
We're basically cuckoos from The Legend of Zelda, for God's sake.
I didn't say you weren't a person. I mean,
You seem to think that I'm a bird. Like I'm not. I have bird-like features, yes, but I don't call you a pig with your flat nose and your pig skin, do I?
You hear
Well, a
off
lot
in
of
the
people call me
distance-
that.
You hear in the distance Aewen go,
Flat
"Ha!"
nose and your pig skin and the terrible way you smell. Yeah.
I just had a bath. Thank you very much. I think I smell delightful.
All right. He's like, well, you two can take
Thomas.
the day.
Yes.
Roll a fortitude. I'm just curious.
Oh no.
Just curious.
Aewen's gonna roll.
I'm not gonna actually do it. I'm just curious
Oh,
if I would
I
have
was
done
about to
this.
say, do I need to do a charmed life?
No, I'm just curious.
Yeah, if you would have
Right.
gotten that dirty trick, he would have been pretty good. I think you.
Okay. Didn't matter.
Because I think it, if you hit high enough on your dirty trick, they can't,
They can't remove the blindness for one turn.
yeah.
Mm.
And then
I
after
think-
that, they have to spend an action removing
I
the
think
blindness.
something is broken with my buffs, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
Which buff?
The wild shape buffs, because like if I activate diminutive, my AC doesn't change, and it says my dex bonus is +7, but in the calculation it says it's dexterity 3. That
I'm
doesn't
glad I
make any
didn't keep
sense.
going.
Aewen
That's
just
because
goes,
you
"Did
keep your
just try
armor
to
on,
throw more
remember?
sand at me?"
Your armor has a max dex bonus.
It's not
Knox
3.
makes a move to belatedly throw sand at Aewen and misses the
I
sand in
didn't-
his pocket and just
I'm
that.
just curious.
Your armor bonus might be a +3 max dex bonus.
I got hot rocks tonight, Saw. This is awesome. I'm sorry.
Wild dark leaf lamellar details. Armor class enhancement bonus, armor check penalty.
I got a +13 to my CMB. Can't
I mean, she's decidedly dex based. She's a flip wizard, without a doubt. She relies on her ability to get away from damage before it ever hits her.
Yes, your max dex bonus is +3.
It shouldn't be.
It should be 5.
Because that's what I thought too. So I just made it unlimited to see if that was changing just temporarily, and that didn't change anything.
Why is it 5?
Because it's masterwork and a +1.
Oh.
But even then, it shouldn't be 3.
Aren't you fancy?
Something is whack.
Something's fucky.
What's the problem? Your AC's not correct?
So,
Calculating correctly.
masterwork just lessens your armor check penalty by 1.
Yeah, it wouldn't change your max dex. That's only the material can do that.
Maybe it's just the material then, because it's the same as like mithril.
Yeah, like mithril would
leaf.
change it. I think it gives you like a +2 or 3,
Yep.
even 3 maybe to your. I think it's a +2 to your
It's
max dex.
+2. It basically Darkleaf is the druid version of mithril, because mithril is.
Gotcha.
Okay, maximum dexterity bonus increases by 2. Armor check penalty decreases by 3. Okay.
So it was
Well-
5. I temporarily moved it to unlimited just to see if that's what was causing it, and that's not what's causing it. I don't know what's going on with it.
Buffs, diminutive. Let me see here. Details.
I'm wearing mithril.
Changes. Dexterity +6. Natural armor from AC +1. Strength -4. So
Hey, Kinpis,
that should
thanks
put
for the
your
follow.
AC. Oh shit, we got somebody here. Hey, watch us do math for a while. That'll be pretty fun.
Hey, some people love that.
Oh, that's no good. Get out of here.
How talented streamers, blah blah blah.
I mean, we can figure this out off stream. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, you're only missing 1 point of dexterity.
I think this is just a.
Or no, wait, your dexterity is +4 right now.
yep. But when you activate it, it does go up to +7. But then if you hover over the AC, it breaks down the calculation. It says Dex is 3.
Buff, wild shape, diminutive.
I like how my CMD is 25, flat-footed 25.
Well,
Yeah, because you can't be caught by
that's
surprise, can you?
Weird.
Yeah, caught flat-footed. Yeah.
While these nerds are doing math, Aewen goes to get a snack of puffed rice.
I mean,
like
like I said,
popcorn.
it's fine. We can work on this off stream.
Yeah.
I was looking at that and it was just like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, wait, you're not diminutive anymore. Shit. Yeah. Huh.
Can I be
Unless it's
diminutive?
not changing my...
Lip stabs.
Well, see, that's why I wanted to see what would happen if we went to diminutive, and then I actually changed you to diminutive size. AC 22.
Yeah, and
Size.
his Dex goes down to 1 now instead of...
I wonder how much it would cost
Small.
to cast Simulacrum 1,000 times. I'm curious to see someone die by 1,000 Noxes.
Is there a... Oh, it's so weird.
So it should be 23, is what you're saying.
No, it should be 25.
No, because you have a max dex of 5, right? Or no, wait, diminutive. Diminutive. So size 4, 5.
To be fair,
so
Thomas,
9, 10.
if I would have got one sneak attack on you, you would have never hit me.
I'm sure.
And then so
I
it
have
should
no
be
doubt of that.
24.
My AC goes to 30.
That's why Aewen
Or-
realized she had to
yeah.
cast Glitter Dust on you as soon as she could.
26, I guess.
one
I just
hit.
got
and
lucky.
That's I mean, my character's all about just.
So yeah, if you're
getting that initial
diminutive, it should be
damage.
an AC of 26, I guess.
I just got lucky with the hot rocks.
Yeah, that's why it's odd. But I changed to diminutive, and then it says the dex goes down to 1. The system is.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do
we'll
feel like I
figure it out
just
later.
stood
Weird.
across a room from an archer and said, "Hit me."
Was there an update at all? Because I know it was working correctly.
Yeah, it was working correctly at one time.
I might just have to redo them later.
Huh.
You had
'Cause here's
you
another
had-
really weird thing: is I think it's calculating the medium earth elemental wrong.
Weird.
You ever had lesser evil popcorn saw? It's very good.
Why
not a
does it
big
list your
popcorn guy.
AC as?
Mm.
Wait, why does it list your AC from armor as? Oh, because it's a +1. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, super weird. We'll get into this
Right.
later.
Yeah. We'll
Can I
look
eat
at
this chicken now?
it. Yeah, you can eat this chicken.
So just make sure that you know what your AC is should
Gobble
be
gobble. I'm gonna eat this
in-
chicken.
Who's the chicken?
in whatever form you're in.
Wait, no, not the chicken. Aewen like
Okay.
grabs Knox.
So, Bernie and Sam, you guys square up.
Is Sam short for anything?
This?
All right.
I did. Well, I asked if
wanna-
you guys wanted to.
You want to do this?
Do you guys want to spar?
Fireball.
I mean, here's the thing. You're just gonna probably fly up and then drop some bombs on me. I know what you're capable of.
AC 130 above.
Ain't much shit I can do against that. I'll tell you that right now. I can throw some pot shots up at you. I can, but it ain't gonna do much.
That is true. Seb
That
can
is
just
what
turn into
Sam
an
would
ace.
do.
Seb would just turn into an AC 130 and destroy Bernie's day.
He's like,
Yeah,
well, it seems like you guys have chosen like bad
It
people
should have
to
been
fight.
Aewen and Sam and Bernie and Knox.
What? Yeah, but Aewen, the girls seem to be very excited to fight Knox. So, I listen. I had nothing to do with the choices here. You guys, I just went with what you guys said.
Yeah, but have you ever wrestled with like Big Brother? That's the whole thing. I just wanted
We know everybody's moves, man.
I wanted. Yeah, this. I don't know if this proves much, really. Besides,
Really, I
what
just
we can
kind of
do, I
wanted to
guess.
see what you were capable of, more so
So-
than anything.
Back up, Bernie.
I know what I'm capable of.
Like, go
Give me a
here.
wall or a
And
good
what?
friend, and I'll show you what I'm capable of.
Sam says, "I'll show you what I'm capable of." Back up, Bernie, and Aewen also backs up.
Knox gets closer.
Because he wants to
And
light a
puts
cigarette.
puts a cigarette in his mouth.
Is Sam blowing herself up?
No.
Okay.
So Sam uses a fireball.
To light Knox a cigarette.
Well, because he's already seen the wild shape, so yeah, Sam is gonna blast this thing.
Oh, okay. Spell casting is yeah. I've seen plenty of wizards do that before, and that spell is not exactly the most advanced spell, but impressive.
Gets the job done.
He lights a cigarette.
Ooh, 3 6s, very nice.
There we go.
I'm just curious.
Man, that's cool.
Man, I am rolling like garbage today.
You really are. Holy crap.
But I would have made it. And I would have
Yeah,
taken no damage.
He stands in the middle of the room and backflips out of the way of the fireball without getting hurt.
Ooh, Aewen
This
claps.
dude?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Me and
that is-
Aewen standing
is a
next to
good
each
one.
other, golf clapping.
Yes. Monks do also get evasion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if the backflip is necessary. Knox, you do a backflip.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to get them to fix that at some point.
There's my backflip.
Aewen
We
claps
still haven't figured out
enthusiastically.
how to to get rid of the.
I don't know. I'm
Roll a
kind of
nat
curious.
20 on a
Should we
roll
try
a
it?
nat 20 on the dopest backflip you've ever seen.
Aewen's like, man, that Tengu's
He does
flip
a
was
backflip
shit.
so hard he does it twice.
Oh,
I
it's
do
the
a
raddest
double
fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
McTwist.
Oh, it's the raddest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
And
that's
somehow
pretty
a
impressive, actually.
skateboard comes out of nowhere and I land on it. And then I grind away.
roll a reflex save so you don't bail and just bash your face.
What's the DC for that?
The
DC for what?
That fireball.
19.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, you take that fireball full to the face.
I would have, yes.
And Bernie's sitting there contemplating if he could have dodged, and he goes, no.
Okay, well, she showed me what she
Yeah.
can do. What about you there, Tin Man?
Wait, we want to do 5th level spells?
Show me what you can do. I'm interested to see it.
Show me what you've got.
I mean, it ain't a lot I can do. I mean, I can heal, and I've got a sword and a cat.
I mean, that's
is
not
Knox-
nothing.
Here, I'll let you beat me up. Beat me up.
Go,
These-
go-
Wait,
Well,
wait,
yeah,
come
one of
back
your
here.
friends has taken
Yeah.
some injuries. Show me how you can heal.
All right. He blasts you
Can I get
with
rid of this?
66 of healing.
Those are D8s.
Not my roll. Oh, you
Nope,
get
your critical
17 points of healing from Bernie.
So
Damn.
45
Yeah.
points of healing altogether.
Wow.
Very nice.
He's back up to full.
I'm unconscious for some reason.
That's because I
He's-
hit plus 45 instead of minus 45.
Bernie says to Sam, like, I know you're trying to show me up. There's no need to rub it in.
Watch me
he's
heal.
so-
Knox passes out. Dies.
He's overwhelmed from all the healing.
Oh, my
It was an integer overflow. He got negative healing.
He went over the top.
I got too much marrow in my bones exploded.
Well, that's okay. So
You have
yeah,
cancer
you
now.
obviously have some talents and whatnot. Obviously you have like the makings of being a follower of Aurori if you wanted to or wanted to learn about his teachings.
Does he have any cool stories?
I don't know.
I'd love to
He's
hear
got a
about
lot of cool stories.
Oh, I love stories.
He punched his way into heaven, basically.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Aewen's enraptured.
Wouldn't say I'm exactly interested in switching teams at this point, but
Well, you know, there's wisdoms in a lot of different. Their wisdom can be found in many different places. It doesn't mean that you necessarily have to become a devout follower or anything, but
Do you think 60 feet of fire snake is enough to make the symbol on the door over there?
the symbol on the door.
Yeah, because
Which-
they have sigils of what's his butt.
Of Aurori?
Rory.
Yeah.
Aurori's symbol is basically just an open palm.
yeah.
Rory's just waving
Cool.
high.
So I'm gonna cast fire snake and do that.
Okay. Fire snake. Is that like wall of fire?
No, it's when you pee and it
Sinuous line of
burns.
flame that you may shape as desired. The fire snake affects 1 5-foot square per caster level, and each square must be adjacent to the previous square, starting with the fire snake, not extend beyond its maximum range of 60 feet.
As it grows in length, does it have to eat apples to keep growing?
So I say you probably do like a 3x3 square, and you just make it into the shape of a yeah. So 15. So essentially, you do a 15-foot symbol of Aurori on the. It's like, oh, that pretty cool.
Ooh, can it wave?
That's okay. Fire seems to be kind of your whole thing.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, okay. I would ask that you keep it away from the tree here. Right, sort of sacred and whatnot. I do appreciate you not burning it.
Ooh, special tree. What's up with the tree?
Well, you don't see a lot of trees this far north, and listen, I don't know everything. I am a guest here just like you. I'm not exactly sure why the tree is sacred, but, I just know that it is, and, far be it from me to, tread dirt in here when they ask me to take my shoes off.
Wise words.
So, if you didn't come up here for, enlightenment or to learn the teachings of Aurora, what are you here for?
We're looking for a rock.
Well, take your pick! Kind of, gestures to the walls.
Yeah, but these are all cold rocks. I think we're looking for a hot rock. I think.
Oh. Well,
Knox,
I think there's some rocks in, the hot springs down there that might fit that.
No. This one's like a gem.
Oh. Well, I don't know anything about that. You probably have to talk to one of the caretakers around here to find something like that.
Yeah, probably. You just seem so approachable. And the other guy, he doesn't talk much.
Well, he's deep in meditation. He's working on, strengthening and emboldening his spirit, and
we're proud of him for it. I wish him all the best.
Said hi.
He'll probably be done at some point. He
like right now, here he comes.
No, he'll probably come down at some point during the day and enjoy the
hot springs.
The hot springs, yes. He's trying to temper his spirit against the cold up here on the mountain. So
I'm enjoying the grass.
He's definitely going to need, to warm up at some point.
I think he's crazy. Why would he want to be in that cold? Ugh.
Well, the idea is to, be able to meditate and not pay attention to it. It's a whole spiritual... Listen, do you want to learn the teachings of Aurora or not?
That just seems like a good way to get frostbite.
Well, no. It's sort of a mind over matter thing, is that if you harden your body and your spirit enough, then, nothing can hurt you, sort of a deal.
Oh. Now I kind of want to try
the matter with you.
Aewen wanders to the edge of the platform, catches the edge of the wind coming in, and goes, nope.
She's
Never mind.
Ooh, I want to become all spiritually invincible. Nope, no, I don't. Fuck that.
Like
done.
that.
No, not worth it. Not worth it. Forget this.
All right. So, are you guys going to hang out here for a little while? Do you want to go?
We're gonna take a nap on the tree. Ooh, it looks like a good nap tree.
Aewen wants to watch more of Grax Kata work. She thinks it'd be fun to try to learn what he does.
Yeah, he... You know what? Let's,
He's willing anyway.
Make me a sense motive check. This is all about, observing someone and their moves and that sort of thing.
Alright. I don't think I'm very good at sense motive, but I'll roll it.
Not
20!
Alright, now make me,
14.
an acrobatics check.
You asked the right gal for this one. Hoo-yah!
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so he kind of shows you, a basic kata. And it takes you a while to, kind of get the forms down and everything. More just memorizing. It's more just memorizing the positions of the body and that sort of a thing. So, but once you do get all the positions of the body down, you're able to pull it off in a very impressive way. And he's like, "Wow, oh, at that you're a quick learner. You probably do very well learning the teachings of Aurora. If you are interested, I'm happy to, give you sort of the rundown on the whole thing.
Aewen's enjoying the kata, and she goes, "This is so relaxing, but I'm really quite happy following Kroina, to be honest. Aurori's teachings are no doubt fantastic."
Okay, like I said, just because you learn about the teachings of another person doesn't mean you can't. You can have more than one teacher, is all I'm saying.
I wasn't turning you down. I absolutely would love to learn about the stories of Aurori. I just don't think I'll necessarily follow his lessons. Although this kata is very relaxing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back to, trying to find enlightenment and whatnot.
Sounds like a noble goal.
We're gonna find a rock.
Again, I didn't grow. I made the journey same as you guys. But I didn't come here for a rock. Again, enlightenment, kind of my whole thing. Not so much fancy gems. Like, they have gems in cities and whatnot. Gotta be an easier way to do this, if I'm being quite honest.
Nah, this one's a special one.
Oh.
Thing is, this whole enlightenment thing sounds like it takes a while. Time ain't something we've got a lot of right now.
Yes, it really does. Like, I had to find my way through driving snow and climb a mountain to get here. Like, it takes a lot of dedication.
Aewen,
it's not just a weekend retreat or anything.
Someone kick Knox. Aewen puts her hand on Grak's shoulder and says, "I'm sure that's very nice." Oh no.
Hey, don't fucking patronize me.
I wasn't.
We swore.
Oh no! I was really hoping to calm him down, but that nat one did not do great there.
See, he gets it. He points to Knox, laying under the tree, just sleeping. Look at him, serene and centered.
Obviously enlightened.
Loudly snoring.
This one with the Cosmere, all right.
It's the only grass I've seen in months.
All
Is Sem riding sleeping Knox? What is that handle animal skill?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Is she trying to calm down Greg? Is that what the handle? I think you go to pet him. You're like, it's all right. He's like, I'm again full person, with thoughts and feelings,
and id and ego and everything.
Much the way that you think about things and feel about things. I have that experience too.
It's
All of
giving
it.
me NPC energy.
How do you feel about seeds?
About what?
Seeds.
Oh, it's a bird thing again. No, I eat food. I eat people food.
I'm still running off of that one diplomacy.
Sam asks if he likes beer.
Yes. It's not. Actually, the monastery that I was at was. We brewed many different things.
Oh, Cadenites?
No. Well, we did have Cadenites that would actually come and get many of the drinks that we brewed, but yeah, it was, a lot of times part of the training that we go through involves, part of mastering yourself is mastering the art of creation. So, building things, creating things is an important part of that.
Aewen sighs. Habs would have loved it here.
I hope he would have been more polite than what I've met so far.
I don't think so.
I don't doubt that, if I'm being quite honest. Having talked to the rest of your group.
To be fair, it's not his fault. He's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
you get back to your training, I guess, and we'll stop bothering you. Because I think the person running our lives is tired of having Grak talk to us.
No, that's listen. It's just like I had a whole Zen thing going on
And we've kind of
for a bit here, and boy, just you're making that real hard. If I'm being quite honest.
Well, except for him, right? And she points at Knox.
I mean, yeah, he's like the snoring is a little annoying, but that's easy enough to ignore. But the whole bird thing is
right?
really kind of just messing with the whole Zen thing I've got going on, if I'm being quite honest.
Good to know. If I run into a Tengu again, I won't do bird things. I'm sorry. I've never met a Tengu before.
Sam doesn't know what to say, so she's just gonna be like,
She's like, what did she say?
doesn't say anything. She just
Oh, okay.
did the diplomacy.
Hey,
Morris.
Aewen manages to like glance at Sam and goes, no. As like Sam's about to say something.
I think Bernie would pull Sam aside. He's like, hey, we're looking for something hot, right? Where do you think these springs come from?
Infinite fireballs.
From factories. That's where they make beds.
I think Sam would tell Bernie, well, it's obviously the stone, and it's obviously at the top of the waterfall. I can check that out later.
All right.
Aewen's like, all right, bye, Grak. Enjoy your meditations.
Okay. Well, goodbye. So you guys head back down from the top of the mountain in this sort of like training area. He's like, okay, are you gonna take your I'm gonna say orcish friend?
He's half-orc, and he's achieving
Nah.
enlightenment.
Okay.
Yeah, Aewen's just
You need
gonna
me to
let
get the cat
Knox-
out of the tree?
I don't know. Alabaster, you want to come with? Or are you comfortable?
Oh yeah, the best.
Alabaster,
Get your ass over
Scoop him
here.
up.
Alabaster's full sleeping.
Sam's gonna scoop him up as a big tiger, and then
He just jumps up, grabs the cat, and also places the cat on the back of the tiger.
I think on the way out, half slumped over the tiger, I'm gonna put out a hand for a fist bump to the Tengu.
Will the Tengu
And
give
I'm-
him a fist bump?
Will he give me a fist bump back?
Let me roll something here.
knowledge.
Roll for fist bump.
You know what? Yeah, I think he gets it enough. He's like,
I'm like,
Yeah,
thanks for the
fist bumps,
tree,
yeah.
bro.
he does
Thanks for
it
the
like
tree,
this,
bro.
though. He's like, yeah.
I'll dip my hand in the water, I guess, on the way
Ball in
by.
your
It's
hand.
a real treat.
Yeah.
I got nothing
was-
against Tengu guy.
That
I
was
really wish I hadn't rolled a nat 1 on diplomacy. I would have liked to become more friends with Grak.
it's almost 9 o'clock. I think that's a good place to leave it.
Yeah,
I
I
did
agree.
not expect to spend so much time with Greg. But I had a lot of fun doing that whole thing. You guys really seem to enjoy my Tengu NPC, and
Yeah.
I
Cool.
enjoy that fact. You also seem to enjoy Inari for as short of a time as she was on screen, but
Oh yeah.
And
This guy is just annoyed because we walked up here and we're just like, yeah, we just kind of showed up, and he's like, I strived to get here.
well, we're basically a group of students on a school trip, and he's like, I'm doing a thing, and you guys are so loud.
yeah, it's like you guys are a group of students from some church group that's going to Tibet and being like, we're gonna build you guys a school.
Tibet. That's what I was. That's what it is. Thank you. I was gonna drive me mad otherwise.
I built you guys a school. We're such good people. Have you heard of Jesus? They're like, no, we kind of got our own thing. And they're like, yeah, but if you want the school, you gotta listen to us talk about Jesus.
We're doing a thing up here. We don't know why you're here.
I go to a mega church. We have a lot of money.
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
in Tibet.
Apparently,
Look at the goats.
there's kind
Oh
of
man,
a whole thing.
Saw needs to found a mega church. That'll solve his money woes.
Yes.
The Church of
Knox.
Knox.
The Church of Jeff.
Church of Calistria. We kind of need to
What's-
make one of those.
Oh yeah, we do kind of need to make one of those in Ballenwald, don't we?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll catch you next
Yes,
week.
Thank
Bye, everybody.
you for joining us. Have a good night.
Knox doesn't care about his empty promises.